Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Casual Comic Collector. Today I've got a unwrapping and overview video of the yellow, blue, gray, and white omnibus slash deluxe hardback. I say that because it is technically not an omnibus, as you can see, but I mean, for all intents and purposes, it's got a cover price of $100. So, I mean, that's omnibus money. So, I'll call it an omnibus, and please feel free to disagree with me on that one. So let's have a look at what it's all about. So that's the front cover right there. It's the spine and the back. So this includes all the episodes. So Daredevil Yellow 1 through 6, Spider-Man Blue 1 through 6, Hulk Gray 1 through 6, and Captain America White 0 through 5. Like I said, cover price $100. And yeah, it's one of these books which I really like. I mean, I read two of these stories. So I've read the Daredevil and the Hulk story. Never got around to Spider-Man or Captain America, but they all look really good. So that's the actual book itself, the spine and the back. It's nice. It keeps the theme of the colors with slightly different artwork than you get on the actual dust jacket. Alright, before we flip through it, let's have a quick look at the spine. I mean, it is a very thin book, so there isn't really much to say about it. The spine looks fine. Doesn't even lift off that much. Even when you sort of stretch it flat, you get a good sort of gap there. There's no gutter loss, and yeah, I mean, with a book this thin, the binding and the spine isn't going to be too much of an issue. Right, so let's have a look inside. So right off the bat, that even just the inside of the first sort of page with the hardback of the book looks really good. I mean, I think across all these stories, even though I've only read two, I think I can safely say that they all follow a similar sort of theme and have a similar feel to them. Jeph Loeb does a great job with the stories, and Tim Sale does a wonderful job with the art. I think they're a great team. They've done a few other things together, and I think they really complement each other. And the stories have a lot of heart to them, I think. I think that's what really sticks with people. They deal with very sort of emotional topics that that many other comics don't necessarily do, and I think that really shines through. And it's the kind of thing where you remember the story and it really sticks with you. Actually, so it looks like each individual story has the extras right after the story, as opposed to at the end of the whole book, which is, yeah, that makes sense. So you've got each individual story. So here we're into the Hulk story, and then I guess at the end of that you'll get some extras related to the Hulk story specifically. That's quite a nice bit of extra, which is good. Then you get the Captain America story. I mean, I think all these stories follow a theme. They're not necessarily origin stories, but they happen, I guess, early on in each of the superheroes' life as a superhero. And it's the sort of thing that I think these stories, you know, are meant to be sort of critical events in their lives that shape who they are as heroes, as people. So I think it's an interesting take on the story of each of these characters. And then you get some extras for Captain America, including, I guess, standard sketch work and concept art and that sort of stuff. And then again, a nice little spread for the back. And that is that for that book. Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those that these stories have been around for a while. At least some of them have. I think Captain America was the last one to come out. So they're familiar. A lot of people are quite familiar with the stories, but it's a really nice set. You know, to collect all 4 stories in one omnibus, as I'll call it. But yeah, it looks really good, and it's a great opportunity to sort of get an introduction to each of these 4 characters. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I've got other videos coming up. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.